Fall 1998. Watkins Glen celebrates the heritage of its past, the 50th anniversary of the first automobile races held here in the street, and the promise of its future, the creation of the International Motor Racing Research Center, a renowned archive of motor racing history. Sir Sterling Moss was at the fall event, and Sir Jackie Stewart was on hand a few months later to officially open the doors. The enthusiasm of these great champions for the center would become a prophecy of its success. The center is located just a few blocks from the finish line of the original track and only a few miles from today's permanent racing facility, Watkins Glen International. It is part of the Gene S. Argetsinger Library Complex, sharing the block with the Watkins Glen Public Library. From the outside, the center's long, low lines are architecturally striking, while inside, the shelves are packed with books. Name any racing magazine or book, you'll find it here. In the archival storage are thousands of historic photos. Here's a box of pictures by a young man at his first race. In this box are pros photographs of the Nürburgring and Le Mans. And then there's the center's collection of portraits of drivers who through the years have thrilled us with their exploits and skills. The media room is a comfortable place to watch racing films from the center's collection. Documentaries and oral history projects are available too. This room is also used for monthly talks by a wide range of people involved in motorsports: authors, drivers, team owners, and many others. Racing art covers the walls, while the display cases are filled with trophies and memorabilia. The focal point of the center is always a car, often a racing car with a vivid and fascinating history guaranteed to start conversations with the car-loving staff. A familiar scene at the center is a couple of fans who have never met before discovering a shared interest for a particular driver, or maybe they both attended the same race. Exaggeration in the interest of making a point is encouraged. The concept for a permanent, professionally operated facility to preserve the history of motorsports worldwide was the brainchild of a group of local community leaders who wished to honor the 50th anniversary of racing at Watkins Glen. Once the potential educational and historic value of the proposed center became clear, the project got the green flag. It was an immediate hit with collectors, who from the beginning saw the center as a worthwhile place to house things they valued. Almost every day, the staff eagerly and with deep appreciation accepts more materials for the collection. More books, more magazines, more films, more photos. The center is a gathering place for racing fans from around the world. There is no entry fee and no charge for using the center's resources such as films and books. And there's no charge either for the spirit of friendship and camaraderie that pervades the center. In its 10 years of existence, the International Motor Racing Research Center has become a popular place for both casual race fans and serious researchers. And of course, if you want to know anything about the historic early days of racing through the streets at Watkins Glen, this is the place to visit. The International Motor Racing Research Center's triumph as an international racing archive is proof of the significance of its mission to preserve the history of motorsport.